Tom Maddox begins our coverage. And a warning, this story contains distressing allegations of self-harm, pregnancy loss and intergenerational trauma for Indigenous people.
This is the AFL's darkest day.
What we've seen today is a challenging, harrowing and disturbing read.
Almost it's hard to find the words.
Hawthorn commissioned a review into the treatment of First Nations players. 3 players and their families involved in the review have revealed horrific allegations to ABC Sport on the condition of anonymity. One young draftee said he was told to tell his 12 weeks pregnant partner to have an abortion.
Clarkson just leaned over me and demanded that I needed to get rid of my unborn child and my partner.
The player said he felt intimidated, confused and upset.
He seemed to be crying and he quickly said that we needed to terminate the pregnancy and end the relationship. I'll never forget that phone call or the heartbreak I felt in that moment.
She kept the baby but didn't see her partner for 5 months after he says he was told to move house and change his number.
I've lost the love of the game. I've had suicide attempts. They broke me as a man, as a footballer and as a family man.
Another player said he was also told by coaches to end his relationship with his pregnant partner. He too says he was told to move by the club into another house and change his phone number. 5 weeks later, his partner miscarried.
I can't imagine how lonely and lost I was in that hospital bed. I had no idea where Zach was or what he was thinking.
You know, it's been a surprise to everyone that I've spoken to.
We didn't know anything like that was happening.
The review was handed to Hawthorn 2 weeks ago and was then passed on to the AFL. Families affected say they've had to relive trauma and are frustrated the Hawks failed to publicly comment on the report until today. The disturbing claims have prompted the AFL to investigate.
We are appointing an external, independent panel that will be made up of 4 people led by an eminent King's Counsel.
Alistair Clarkson recently signed a lucrative contract to coach North Melbourne, but his start date has been delayed to allow him to cooperate with the investigation. In a statement, Clarkson said he was shocked by the allegations and that he was not interviewed as part of the review and rejects any suggestion of wrongdoing or misconduct. Chris Fagan has temporarily stepped aside from his role as Brisbane's senior coach. The Lions say Chris supports and welcomes the investigation. He was not consulted during the Hawthorn-sponsored review and looks forward to the opportunity to be heard as part of the AFL investigation. The Lions and Kangaroos say they'll be making no further comment while the investigation takes place. Tom Maddox, ABC News, Melbourne.